Jenny's in. What's up, Matthew? We up here in Arvada right now. Yeah, press harder in the building. If you are here to speak during public comments or at a public hearing, please sign in at the appropriate sign-in sheet. Nope. That's a no-no. Hello, sir.
Oh boy. So the only one past this point that can have guns is the government? Is that right? Is that right? Are you deaf? Mute?
What's up, Cynthia?
What's your name? Your name?
Are we allowed to go in with cameras or what?
You're allowed to film, but you're not allowed to film in the courtroom
Gotcha.
or any court business. So that's what society is.
So in public lobbies and corridors are fine?
Anything that's court business is not allowed to be filmed. So anything between private citizen can't be filmed.
So as long as I stay in like hallways and stuff, it's fine?
You just go to security.
Gotcha. Cool beans. I just drop my stuff in.
Keys, wallets, watches, cell phones, belts, anything electronic, no stuff.
Yeah, that's it.
Raleigh just can't go anywhere that's restricted access, which is over there.
Wait, say that again?
Just can't go anywhere that's downstairs, but it's downstairs.
Oh, I can't go downstairs? What's
That's-
down?
that's-
What's actually down?
That's IT.
Evidence IT.
Secure, that's a secure facility.
Oh, that is it?
Yeah.
Is there like a... I know you're telling me that, but is there an actual like signage that says you can't go down there?
Try it, go for it.
Well, I'm not saying go try. I'm asking you if there's signage. That's what makes it legal. Look at this guy out here. What's up, Chris? Keep going. Sign there.
Jennifer Medina, please come to window 4.
What's up, bud?
Good morning. How are you today? Did you have a chance to read your advisement of rights?
Maybe they should shut that door right there.
Or go look at the,
You have been charged.
can we get, information for a public defender too,
You'll
or?
receive a
I can hear everything that's in there, bro. The fuck? Plus,
2025 at 6 p.m. Located at 8300 Divinity Court in the city of Arvada, Jefferson County, Colorado. Do you have any questions about the nature of the charge for hospital?
good morning, Debs.
Just like
Matthew.
before you,
Freedom to film.
that you have been offered 12 months
Aussie.
after sentence.
Jenna.
You would pay $100 supervision fee, keep your dog on a leash, pick up the feces, and have no further law violations.
What's this?
Is that what you would like to do? All right, do you understand what I'm
Should I try it? Just wait, I ain't touching it.
Look at that guy practicing.
Yeah, what's going on here? What's up? They got the door wide open. I can hear everything up here. Service. Should drop something in there. Oh, there's the ADA thing. Cool. They got that up. Let me see if they got notice over here saying you can't go downstairs, because that's fucked up. What if I just would have walked downstairs? So there's no signage here that says you can't go downstairs or what? Huh? You're not answering what I'm saying. I'm saying you're saying I can't go downstairs because it's an evidence thing, but where's the signage that says you couldn't go down there? What's that mean? You don't know where it's at? So how's the public supposed to know that they can't go down there? You don't know? That's not a good answer. So he says I can't go down here, but they ain't got no notification or signage up here. So if I would have just walked right down there, he told me I would have got prosecuted for going in a restricted area, but I don't see no restricted area signs. So it's not restricted if it ain't got no signs up. I don't care what the fuck he says. Ooh, here are the restrooms. That security guard's tripping on me. I think that was Howie and Kings that just went by.
I didn't know if they were trying to get a hold of them. Just give them charges. Did you want to move it or?
We are open. Please come in.
You said for sentencing or just the.
Are you allowed to come in here and film and everything? Like, is this public?
What was that?
Is this a public area?
Yeah.
Yeah? Is it the only access to come in here? If
Correct.
you make an appointment?
Yes.
And what's this doing here? Just the housing it said?
Yep.
So what you guys do in this department for Arvada?
We are the housing authority
Okay.
and we do Section 8 housing.
Oh,
As
so this is
well.
people would actually sign up in this area to actually do the Section 8 or get on the housing stuff? So this would be this office right here?
It would be this office.
Cool beans, cool beans. Yeah, I'm just stopping in. Somebody's got court over here, so we're just kind of chilling. Thanks for the cordialness. Didn't flip out or anything.
You're fine.
Appreciate you. Council chambers. Notice how I didn't sign in. He told me I had to sign in. Who's this guy over here? What's up, Howie?
How you doing, bro?
So you look, they say you can't go in there and film into the court, right?
Right.
But they got the door fucking wide open so I can hear everything that's going on. I can film right in there like I'm seeing everything. And this guy still tells me if I go down there, that I need to be prosecuted. And that's a restricted area. But I don't see any fucking signage up here since that's a restricted area. And he keeps testing me going, go down there, see, go down there, well. We're about to find out real quick, because if I do go down there and you ain't got no signage up here saying it's restricted, that ain't on me. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
People in this smart ass and shit. Then he told me I had to sign in too. Info. Huh? First name fuck, last name you.
They want to do probation, no jail time, but his appeals filed, so the sentence will be on stay until, you know what I mean?
Good to see you, good citizen media. That's what I saw him last night.
Dowling, window B.
I go over there to the court to see what they're saying.
It's up to you. Yeah, he's not up there yet. Do you know how that goes?
What's up, Brandon Mitchell?
Not up there yet.
Yeah, that's tripping me out. Him telling me I can't go downstairs, that it's a restricted area. Like, no, that's making me want to go down there, bro. He said it's an evidence room or some shit.
Well, they didn't sign it.
See, there's the police right there. I know, that's what I'm saying. There's nothing around here that says restricted area. So if he told me I can't go down there, it's fucked up. It's making me want to just walk my ass down there. Ooh, all the popos coming in. He said walk down there. Well, what if I ain't got my phone? I don't know. It makes me want to just walk down there. There's a police station down there too, right? From the outside. Maybe I just go in there from the inside.
I think that part's the city hall and it's the police station.
Mm.
Are you with me on that? So I don't
Well,
know.
look, this is public stairs going down. Why the fuck can't I go down there?
Let him get
What's up,
sentenced,
J-Bot?
maybe.
J-Bat.
Push it.
I want to push. I just don't want to. You know, we're here for a purpose, so I ain't trying to. You know what I mean? Trying to keep it cordial. But don't tell me I can't do something I fucking can. No, I'm being damn serious.
I know you are.
I'm about to jump this name right now.
Get more assertive.
Yeah, well, when I know I'm right, I'm right. That's what's up. Don't give a shit. You slam me all you want. You're just gonna have to deal with the consequences. I'll take some pain. That's right, Matthew. Probably all the doors require a key card. The hallway is pretty cool. I just walked in a housing door right there. That one over there. Yeah. She was cool. She was cordial with me. Bathrooms right here up here. Yeah, there's nothing that says we can't go down there. So I'm wondering about that. Cause you with me on it, right? There's no signs that says we can't go down there.
I just don't understand these freedom haters, man.
I can imagine going down there and then one of the rooms says you can't go anywhere in this thing, but
That's all open.
man, people get kind of intimidating me or some shit.
No, he most definitely is a freedom hater.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I can tell. He was given
They call us
he was
sovereign
He was given
citizens.
president silent treatment over there.
Was he?
Yeah.
I've asked him before, you know my gig, I say something good to the world.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Yeah, but nothing's cracking over there. You see it? It's cracking.
Is he
It's
an actual like cop or is he-
No, security guard.
Oh, he's just a security guard. Fuck.
I got his name, salary, everything. I did the core request here. Actually, Arvada was pretty good about the core request.
Okay.
I got it in about a day and a half because he wouldn't answer the questions. So.
Okay, he's telling me to go downstairs. I'm like, all right. Don't tell me I can, because once again, that's consent telling me I can't. So,
Well, that's the battle we're fighting. Like, where's the signage?
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. You see that all you want.
On that one.
You just say like that door I walked in over there, if that was restricted access, it would have actually had said restricted access, can't come in, and it would have been locked. The
Drugs would that be?
fact that I opened it, it was public, and when I walked in there, I was like, oh, okay, it is public.
Or this appointment shit too. That's getting old. You need no
Did he
appointment
make
to
you
come.
sign, did he make you sign in?
Well, he didn't make it. But
Well, he
like
told
I
you
said,
had to.
yeah, he told me I had to.
Well, where would you sign in? Up here?
No, on that board right there. Like I said, I put Bung Julio.
Oh, okay.
On that one, the last box, and then the comments. Okay, the other one, you just fill it out on the back.
This one.
Sorry, was I supposed to sit and have a seat in there, she said? Okay, all right.
What's up, Havoc?
No.
Oh, I read your stuff in Good Citizen. Hold on, let me. Where the hell it go? I'll let him hold my shit. Oh, there you
Just gives this one back here, this is her terms.
I'll give you
What
copies
she
of both.
keeps.
Oh, okay.
This one. Filled out on the back.
Yeah.
You're on candy camera.
Everybody on the log for 415, like 6 people before.
Yeah, that's Howie and King's right there. What's up, Joe? Cool. It's good to see you, brother. Yeah, I'm definitely going downstairs. I just want to see how this court date goes.
So I spoke to the officer down there. She said that they don't get a paperwork that shows that they have possession of the firearm.
We need a restraining order, so this don't happen, because I can write on it.
she don't live there, and we shall have to put it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm fine.
I like pushing it.
Hey, good citizen said, how about you hold my phone and let me go down there?
I want to
Well,
go
real
down.
quick or what? Are you going down?
I'm thinking about it. I want to see what it's.
Hey, hold on real quick.
What are you guys doing a video for?
Freedom, right?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. What, you think we're being trouble in here? A lot of
Yeah,
people
I
do.
mean, from my house.
Really? Well, I'm not gonna get that. That's probably I can't post that. We don't want to dox you out there. What's going on with your house?
They say a connection. I've been working on it.
Uh huh.
20 minutes, I haven't made no progress. Full shit.
Fucking asshole, why you fucking answer? Fucking hard ass, just
Sit on the refrigerator. No, I have to work and make money.
Yeah. And they keep on taking it, huh?
Yeah, okay, so like right here, it seems like this, like you can walk down here, but then it says no entrance employees only beyond this point. So that must be where he's talking about. That's the restricted access. This ain't restricted right here. It's got signs and information for the police. Is that what? Good. The only restricted access is that actual door down there.
Oh, the chief of police is down there too. That's what I was told. The chief's down there too.
Oh.
So you want to go do it or what?
This guy's tripping. Telling us we can't go down there. Plus, I didn't have my shit on either.
Freedom waiting right there.
I have pictures on the phone.
I'm going for it, dude.
You want?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright. Gotcha. Shout out to Allie. GCM.
Gabriel, window A.
Yeah, that's where the chief thing is. Going down there too, fuck it. I know for a fact that you can't go past that door, and that's what he's talking about. Activate switch to operate.
Window A.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? That's where you couldn't take your camera in and go in. Other than that, this is all this, you know. Right here's a sign that says information for police, so that's a public it's a public sign right here. How are you supposed to read that if you can't come down here?
This doesn't
This
say
this
no.
seems like it's restricted too because you
Well,
can't
'cause of
actually
the
get in.
key code.
Yeah, yeah. Other than that,
But
yeah.
what if the door's open? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, there's a tripod in there. Ooh, tripod.
Yeah, it's locked.
Can't
Yeah,
focus.
there's a tripod. There's all kinds of good stuff. in
They
there.
just watching TV up in there. There's nobody on dispatch. Nothing. All right, well, that dude up there is power tripping, man.
Well, he did the last time.
I'm about to go buy some McDonald's and just sit in front of him and just put it right there. Don't eat it. Just let him smell it and then throw that shit away in front of him. Go get some donuts, eat that shit right in front of him. I bet he's all butt hurt now. They didn't listen to me. I'm gonna go tell somebody.
Dumping off the new dumpster as we speak right now.
You tripping about that or what?
Tripping about what?
About me exercising my rights?
do whatever you want, man.
Don't say that. Let's say I do whatever I want. You just gave me permission to do some shit.
That's how that works, but sure.
He finally got off his fat ass and doing something. That lady just seen that sign then. Said fuck you.
You know what's funny? I'm checking right now.
Appreciate that peaceful gesture. No weapons allowed in court.
Is that good?
I'm assuming the threshold is that door right there. It ain't my fault that they got this shit wide open. So
It's good. I appreciate it. Have a good day.
that's that create your own privacy. Should have shut the door. Don't be yelling at me because I'm in the hallway where I'm supposed to be.
I just give these to you. Yes. Is there something else I gotta fill out to try to get this fee waived or? Yeah, I guess I can.
Check it out. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm waiting. All right.
What you just say to me?
Okay, because I did tell her I wasn't working, but I didn't know.
Just call me a weirdo or some shit. Bitch, you the one that's in court.
I cannot go in there and ask.
Okay. Okay.
Shout out to Howie going down there with me. Not standing for that tyrannical behavior, saying we can't walk down there.
That's what I was thinking, it's okay. How is this close to Livingston? How is close to Livingston? Okay? Yeah, those close. People told you before, a long time ago, but I found out right away.
Nick 7162. They took the sign and shit right there. You see it? Who did that? Who did that?
Do you want a couple extra photos there?
Should I do what you do?
Put your rose out,
I don't know.
window B.
I don't know. Just throw my hands up.
Good question. You don't want it?
You always like this to everybody or what? So just because I'm recording, you want to act like that? You've been acting like, let's just say, passive aggressive since I've been in here. Want to ask you a simple question like why I can't go downstairs and you just keep shrugging? Like what the fuck is that?
I told you where you can't go down there.
Well, okay, so I just went down there
Yeah.
and I found out what you said is the restricted area is a door down there. It ain't the whole fucking area.
I said downstairs.
So what you said was wrong,
There's
right?
a restricted area.
There is a restricted area downstairs. The whole area is not restricted. You're saying the whole area is restricted.
I just sit down there with evidence and there it is. You found it.
So that's incorrect.
You
The whole
found
area is not.
Didn't say the whole area. I
Yeah, you
specifically
did.
listed evidence.
You said I can't. When I first came in, you said I can't go down there and film.
Play it back, man. Go for it.
I don't need to play it back. I can photograph the memory. I know what you said. You said you can film, but you can't go downstairs because there's an evidence room.
As long as you don't film in the courtyard or in the courtroom, doesn't matter.
Then you guys should create privacy because right there that door is wide open, and I'm in the public area filming. So they ain't on me that I'm filming inside you guys' courtroom.
That's not my area, man.
Well, it's a time, place, and manner thing. I was standing right here outside of a courtroom, and then you guys so happen to have the door open. That's on you
Did I
guys.
stop you from filming that?
Not where I'm legally allowed to stand.
Correct. So I don't understand why you gotta be.
No. We're so the issue is
The issue is you have an
you
issue
saying
with
the
city of
whole
Arvada.
downstairs was off limits. That's what you said. Now you're backtracking and
I
saying
said evidence. I
there's.
specifically listed evidence.
You said I couldn't even go downstairs with my
Said go
camera.
down the stairs. I told you to. You said that I was being passive aggressive about it. I told you to go down
Yeah,
there.
you were being a smartass about it. You weren't being like
Went down there. I
clear.
didn't stop you, did
You're
I?
being very vague on it. You know what I mean?
Go for it, man.
I did go for it.
That's why you're here. We just need to make sure you're making progress.
What's your name? Is it Nick? Hmm? Is that your name, Nick?
Good, how about you? We made progress, yeah, so the inspection is actually today before noon.
So how long you worked here?
So we got the work done, I spoke to the people over there, and they told me just to get another continuance. You guys could offer that, and.
Base.
Sir, if you're recording on the
Here.
side, and the courtroom show, and your records.
I'm not in the courtroom.
Actually,
Public live.
Does it come
Don't
up here?
start with me.
Oh, I thought it did.
We
I
can
thought
be,
you said-
yeah, it could be good or bad.
You want some donuts today or something?
I honestly think it'll be done today, but if I can get to
You
the.
seem real sad, like a real sad boy face right now.
That would avoid a trip back to the so.
Do as I say, not as I do.
No, that's just fine.
All right, Nick, you take it easy. Don't be telling people they can't do shit that they can. That's all I'm gonna say.
So,
What's your
I'm
name?
gonna give you guys feedback.
What's your name? Find out the facts before you come and tell me.
Code enforcement.
I've
Sorry.
heard her say before that we weren't going from here.
You know, what you hear and what you know are two different things. Yeah, no, not in the courtroom. I know the rules. We're not amateurs.
That's why I asked him.
Yeah.
You hear it.
We're not here for trouble. We're just keeping you guys real. Keep it real, man.
That's fine.
It all fucked up.
Sorry, man. You're wrong.
Sorry about that.
Property's people's property.
I agree.
Yeah.
I have no.
You know what I'm saying? This is America.
Right.
Havoc, he has a snack in his beard.
Is there any services that can help them?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Okay, like what kind of services?
It kind of depends. So we have, they have some options for like junk removal.
Is the chair his shield? Hell no.
Just like empty stuff out. You have like all junk, you know, trash. Some services more.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, you should have a little bit more professionalism, like not have your food out on all over your table and shit like that. You know what I mean? You don't have nowhere to put that stuff, then I got you a locker or something? Employee locker? I hope you don't like straight eat this out on the floor. Is that chair like your shield or something?
Well, this is the thing too, you guys. I saw those chargers down there, the car chargers down below.
Hey, Good Citizen Media says you got some potatoes in your beard. You saving that for later?
Yeah. One day you
Hi,
guys
Nick.
feel tight going across, not support it.
Yeah, he ate too much.
Years, you're gonna be replacing it. It's a waste of money, man. I work hard for it. You know? Arma, yeah.
Mauricio, can you come back to window 4?
Oh, I have.
That's their domain.
I have. And all they did was take the extension cord out. Like I saw it, the extension cord was dropping down. I got it on the video, man. You know, we're getting terrible, man.
I don't know. I think it's an it. But I got it super salty, man.
What if it's like a
See what's back here.
Yeah, exactly.
Christmas
I
lights.
was out there 3 months.
Statement, window 2.
Ooh, city prosecutor. Oh, this is cool. Karen haircut.
And if I hire somebody, which I.
Lisa Padilla went away.
That's why I'm doing it like.
Lisa Padilla.
I don't have like.
Okay. So you can head into the courtroom, okay?
Is that office open? Are you allowed to go in there? Is it restricted? Okay. Is there any signs that's supposed to say like it's?
You have to badge in, but they're doing some work in there, so normally you need a badge to get in.
So let's just say like I didn't know that and I did walk in, would I get in trouble, or would it be kind of explained like, oh, we left the door open on that?
Well, you do know, so.
Well, I do know now, but that's why I'm saying, what if I didn't ask and I walked in thinking it was
I'll
a,
probably just tell you to leave, you know.
okay, cool, yeah, but that is restricted and that would require a
Yeah,
access pass?
requires a badge.
Cool bean. Oh, you're good, you're good. Well, I'm glad I didn't hunky-dory walk my ass up in there. That's exactly why you check, man. Exactly why you check, because they would have got my ass for that.
In which, well, I don't
Gentry,
know
window
the
B.
story, so I won't speak to it. But you can see the hurt in this guy's eyes.
I don't see any signs of it though. They should, you know what? If that is a restricted access, they shouldn't have the fucking door open like that. That's what I don't like. It's because I could have walked right in there, and I don't see nothing saying that you can't walk in there. It just says prosecutor's office. So for what I'm saying is just that's just the DA's office. You go in there and talk to. So that's kind of frustrating. That they could have handed me up just for walking in there.
So, that's where we're at, man.
Yeah.
But again, you know, before you engage, find out what's going on. You know, I was really offended by that. I can't report. Especially when we live in a free country.
Did you just get told that today, Howie?
Yeah, he just told me that.
So,
Oh,
and the
shit.
reason I said it is because once, somebody was smoking here, which is
That's
a no bueno.
Yeah, well, that's-
But the judge
that's
had
your
said
courtroom.
that extended out here, and it may just be over to the carpeted area. So,
Well,
and
Well,
that's my.
Prince, let me ask this: Did you tell him he couldn't film and just
I
because?
asked him not to because I thought that
no,
extension came out
your
here,
exact
and that's
words.
why.
You said, sir, you can't film me.
Yeah,
And that's
what you
because
told me.
because of what I said. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I.
And
she
see,
said.
that's what he
So
keeps
I asked-
backtracking on saying too, because his exact words saying if you're filming, you can't go down, you can't go downstairs at all.
Signage.
No, there's
I
a
have no
there's a
idea.
restricted
So that's why I
area.
asked that officer, and I was like, "Hey, does that
There
come
needs
out
to
here?"
be
He
some
said no. I was
education
like,
in this building, bro.
He's just security.
Because no one's here antagonizing. We just giving you a mirror of what you would happen to you if you came in here.
Yeah, so.
You would be getting told all this
Yeah, no,
unlawful
I-
shit.
well, hopefully educate
Leaving
each other.
restricted doors open, leaving courts open. Like
It's not like
what?
we're here
What?
just to get anything. I don't make any money off of this, man. I don't accept a dime. I don't ask for a dime. This is for free. So, you know, not all of us are out here.
No,
just,
you're fine. You do, like you said, free country.
Hey, do you guys take the constitutional oath or no? When you do take the constitutional oath. Wow, man. How about, what's your favorite amendment of the Constitution?
The first.
First? And what are the 5 elements of the first?
Oh, jeez. We're going with this.
See, you're just giving me lip service. Remember raps, okay? Religion, addressment, speech. Religion, addressment.
There's a lot of uniforms walking around here because they seen us in here.
How's it doing? Good. They called you No, not yet.
So check this out, Howie. I went over to the prosecutor, right? And I turned around and the doors open back there. And I was like, and I almost walked in. I literally was like, fuck it, almost walked in, right? But something told me, all right, always ask, right? And he's like, no, it's actually not open. It's actually restricted. So he told me it's restricted, but they actually got the door wide open for anyone to walk in. I said, so what would happen if I just walked in there? Like, you know, and without knowing, don't do it. I was informed right now too. Now I've informed you, but basically saying, look, they don't even have a sign that says that's restricted. I get the access thing, but even on that door over there, it was a red card too, and I walked right in. So, yeah. So if that's restricted, it's supposed to be closed. You know what I mean? So if I would have walked in there, they could have technically like hemmed me up saying I was in a restricted area, but I don't see no signs.
It's at this point or some point around there, that it's nice to do certain things. Whether or not he's involved in
Very important piece of paper right there. The ADA. People don't know it. That ADA came out of Denver in the 90s. People were strapping themselves to the buses, like chaining themselves to the buses, so people at wheelchairs and stuff could actually get on. And that shit came out of the Denver.
We got the prosecution running around, we got the code enforcement coming.
I know, that's crazy. There's a lot of education needs to happen in this building. Apparently people don't know how to do their job. You're just telling anybody anything when they walk in the fucking door. Like, what? Sorry, you can't wear your hoodie on today. Make sure your socks are matching. You can't come in. Ma'am, I'm gonna need to sock check you and make sure you're okay to be in here.
I think the main thing is they don't get it is we pay taxes.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. The taxes pay for the street, everything, everywhere you go. People act like you can't be sitting somewhere, but it's like. I'm gonna have to check those tattoos, make sure they're not gang related. It's a good question. Can you wear your bulletproof vest inside?
Can you wear half of the government?
Yeah, I agree with that, Matt. Open door, no sign, not restricted. So if I would have walked in there, yeah. You can't prove my intent was to go in there or do something nefarious. Literally, I didn't know.
And presumption of innocence.
How do you do?
I know. Propaganda victim there.
She got her phone on and everything, see that? Hell no.
That code enforcement guy told me that. You know, and then he tried to switch it up.
He fucking said the same. This guy said the same thing. He's trying to backtrack, say, well, I said there was an area
Well,
that.
you don't
No.
like the camera.
He just
You
said,
remember me, don't you? Did you see your video?
Is his name Nick?
No, I don't know his name. I can't remember. I got the FOIA request on it. He wouldn't identify, so I did get the FOIA request or FOIA request. God, why
Anderson, window
why
B.
is freedom so hateful, man? You know?
Hey, you gotta work on like not telling people some bullshit when they come through the door, bro. Like that's irritating to me and telling me I can't go downstairs. You literally just said that, like you can't go downstairs at all.
Did you go into evidence?
Yeah.
How the fuck are you supposed to go to
You
evidence?
went into evidence? You got into evidence? You got into the door through
How would
evidence?
somebody get through
How'd
evidence?
you get-
Now you want to get loud over some dumb
I just
shit.
told you that's restricted area for evidence.
You said I couldn't go downstairs.
I said
at
downstairs is restricted
all.
evidence.
At all.
So whatever, man. Do
Again,
what you
this
gotta
might
do.
help you on the job. Next time, put a sign there. You know.
That's not
No,
that's
they,
not my
they
department.
can't do that. That's the thing. Is the only thing he was talking about is that
Well,
stupid
make a
door down
suggestion.
there.
You work here, right?
And he could have avoided
You
this
keep
whole
the security
conversation if he
building
would have
secure, right?
done his job right.
Don't be
and came
sarcastic,
correct.
man.
I don't
Come
have
on,
to.
Yeah.
man.
I mean, I gotta swearing at my face, so I don't have right to be sarcastic back.
Swearing in your face, bro. I'm just telling you, as a grown ass person, you got a job that you telling
You could be
people that
rude.
coming in here.
You could be rude and
Oh, I'm
sarcastic, but I can't
being
give it
calm,
back.
cool, and collected. Trust me.
I did
You
it.
don't want me
I'm
rude.
not talking about you, sir.
Yeah, well,
This individual has been
And?
rude.
How,
Cussing at me.
how have I been
Having an
rude?
issue, but hey,
How have I
man.
been
well,
rude?
because you told him he couldn't. He could.
Yeah.
That's why.
You know
I
what's
told him he
fucking
could go down
rude?
there.
Telling
I told
somebody
him to
that they
go.
can't walk somewhere where they can.
Did
That's
I
like
not
me
tell you to
saying,
go down there?
"Hey, fat ass, you can't walk right there." You know
See,
why?
why are you cussing
Because I
at me,
said
man?
so.
Why you
Right
gotta be
there. You see
angry?
that spot right there? Don't
Why you
fucking
have to be
step
angry?
right there, bud. You hear
Why you
me?
cussing at me, man?
How you gonna react if
Why you
somebody
cussing
came
at
up
me,
to you
man?
and said that?
Why are you cussing at me, man? See, I don't understand that. Why you gotta cuss
No,
people?
I'm asking you the same question. How I
Hey,
come
I
to
cuss
a
at you.
building and you tell
Did
me
I
I
cuss
can't
at you?
stand somewhere.
No, those aren't equivalent things. So I didn't tell you couldn't stand somewhere.
You said I couldn't go downstairs, period.
Nah, that's not what I said. But
That's
sure.
exactly what you said.
You can play the tape
If you're
back.
filming, you can't go downstairs. There's an evidence room down there.
Yes, the evidence room. There you go.
You so
You wanna be-
stupid,
you wanna
bro.
be- you wanna be
You so
aggressive.
goddamn
You
dumb.
wanna be an
How is this
aggressive person,
aggressive
go
and
for it,
rude? See, that's your
Cussing at
retard.
people is
You being
considered
combative, fat ass. You being combative.
No, I'm telling you what you're doing.
You're being combative. You're being very
You're
argumentative.
gonna do.
This fool gotta ask permission to leave and shit. Yeah. Shut up, take your ass outside, man. Flicking people off. You such a badass. Do something, man.
Why you gotta get cussing at people? If you're gonna start cussing at people, you can leave. If you're gonna start cussing at people,
Fuck. Shit. What's going on? Oh. Take a deep breath. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm.
Yeah. Because these words are just like
You know
blue
what the word
sky,
aspiration
chicken,
is?
bread. Fuck. It's just words.
Yeah.
Ain't
Why
shit
do
you could
why
say
do
to me about what I'm doing wrong. I ain't doing nothing wrong.
You're being rude.
Oh my God. What is that, a misdemeanor or a felony?
I'm not a cop, dude.
Then shut the fuck up about telling me I'm talking.
I'm just telling you.
You're
being
telling me
rude.
I'm talking.
You can be rude to me
Cool.
all you want. That's
You're being
fine.
rude to
I'm paid
me.
be rude. I'm paid for
You've
being
been rude to me since I've been up in this shit.
Good for you, man.
Yeah, good, yeah.
Good for you.
So I'm mirroring you. If you don't like my
Get away,
actions,
man.
come correct.
For what?
You can't hear now either? Damn, you really don't need this job.
I can hear just fine. But why you gotta swear at me?
You a
Why you
whole
gotta
ass
be
bitch.
belligerent?
You
Why
know
you gotta
that?
be aggressive? Why do you have to start being, talking to yourself like that?
Fucking potato bakes and shit. Unprofessional shit. Telling people they can't
Potato bakes?
stand places.
They're delicious.
Look at this boy. Big ass, chickmunk ass, fucking cheeks, everything.
Is that really, you what you want from that? Insulting people?
Just know I'm cool as fuck. Like, you ain't affecting me at all. You the one over here with the panties in a box over some dumbass shit.
I'm just saying, don't be rude to people. It's better to be not rude.
Damn well you wearing a song. Hey, bro, don't step right there. You know why? Because I said so. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm gonna do too. You know, get his fat ass up and do his job for once. You gonna run at me like that? I'm making a complaint on you right there.
Go for it.
Yeah, I was standing still. You don't see here running into me?
You literally
Fuck is
walked
wrong
in,
with you?
sir.
Try that shit again on me. See what happens. Walk right into me and see what happens.
Why are you leaving my space?
You walk right into me, bud. Try that shit again and see
I
what
did not
happens.
walk right into you. Dude, you have,
It's on fucking film.
go for it.
Mm-hmm.
Film away.
Yeah, that's
Keep
what I
turning
thought.
into me while I
Keep
pull
your,
out
yep.
behind you.
You didn't try that shit again, did you?
You turned into me.
Fucking fat motherfucker. Sit here and ran into me.
You literally turned
Well, I'm
into
standing right here. What you doing now? You're in my space now.
I'm not in your space.
Mm-hmm. Try that shit now again.
Sir, you're gonna walk into me, you guys gotta stop that.
He lying because the fucking police came out here.
No, I told you the exact same thing. You
Sir,
turned
stop
into
being
me.
disorderly and combative. Mm-hmm. Stop being disorderly. You had a job right now. Start acting professional. You understand that?
I understand.
Mm-hmm. You acting like a big ass kid right now at a job. I'm being real with you. You need to get your shit straight.
Stop cussing at me, sir.
Or what?
Just telling you to stop cussing at me. I don't appreciate
Shit,
it.
damn ass fuck. I don't like you either. This fool. Look at him getting my fucking shit again. Yeah, there he goes again. Look, see how I didn't move? Yeah.
Yeah, you didn't move that time.
He's so hella mad. Yeah, I ain't even moved. This fool just keeps fucking running into me and shit. This fool came back in because I called his ass out too. Gets faded at the courthouse, put in. You done acting like a little bitch. I'd be a bitch all day.
I know you can.
And you gonna love me being a bitch to you all day. Watch.
At least it gives it entertainment.
That's what you want, yeah.
When you've been cussing up a storm
Yeah,
the
this
entire
fool,
time, being
this
rude.
fool is built like mashed potatoes straight out.
I don't understand it. Why you guys always gotta insult people?
You guys. Because
No, I mean,
because I walked up in a building and I got this dude over here
You've had managers
telling me
who
I
got
can't
you
even
there.
be. Yeah, because why? That's the thing. See, you fail to see your actions. You're gonna tell somebody they can't be somewhere where they can, and then all of a sudden you get mad because I got a problem
Did I
with what you
stop
said.
people going down there?
You damn right you didn't. But
Then
you
what is
said
the
I
problem?
couldn't. Because it's like me walking in this building and saying, hey, you can't wear that hat, take it off now. And then you telling me why, and I say, because I say so.
To be fair, if you can't wear a hat in the courtroom, does that count?
Wow, you're so fucking stupid.
I mean, that's you say. You have to give you an example. Hey, do what you gotta do, man.
This fool thinks you can't do a goddamn thing in life unless he gives you permission to.
Just the word that prosecutor now is retaliating.
Oh, yeah? Oh, is that where you were over there?
Yeah. I
No,
gotta
he's
check
getting
on
all
it.
buck and shit, and then there's a cop that came over here, too. Wait, the prosecutor? This is what I'm saying. He's acting like I got a fucking attitude, but he's over here telling me I can't go downstairs and shit. You can't eat potatoes right here. It makes you fucking fat. You really look like a melted candle when you get up and start walking around, bro. Tighten your shit up for real.
I'm glad you like checking out of it, man. It makes the world go round.
Glad I like what?
I like checking me out, man.
If that's how you see this.
Comment on my physical appearance. I
Alright,
enjoy it.
bro, you make me uncomfortable as shit now.
I feel so loved.
You want to turn this around? You want to turn this around? Just apologize to me.
Why would I, you've been insulting me more than anything?
Because you don't told the public they can't.
When we
Yeah.
leave, what you say about us. That's the
Yeah, that's
question,
what's up.
Yeah, you know.
I
didn't
don't
she
care
say-
whether you're here or not.
No,
You
you
guys
care.
insulted my
You care. You care. If you feel insulted in life because I'm standing here, you need to grow up. Like you need to get some balls. This shit seems like it doesn't even drop yet or something. He big mad. What's all this shit? Ooh, don't make me fucking glove up in this bitch. I'll pull a James on you, motherfucker. Next time he gets loud, I'm gonna glove up. Bitch ass. Ooh. what's going on down here.
More tax
I
money
have
spent.
current pictures and then your timestamp. And I
Yes,
sent them to
so
other
shit.
friends as well.
He's like, how dare you look at my vending machine.
Yeah. But
Criminals.
So
I know.
it is all cleaned up. And,
I just hope he didn't make it worse for him, man. That prosecutor in there is just a hater. Like the last time we were in there, he tried to use it. I'm gonna protect everybody. You know what happened with Eric Bernie? But this is the question. Has any free press station
You done being
ever got
combative, sir?
charged with assault? Yeah, he might have tried
You done
to
being
charge with assault.
combative?
Done trying to walk into people now?
He's just straight lying, bro.
Just say what you want, man.
Here, hold this real quick, Alex. All right, man. Fucking glove up on this stuff right here.
We need your
What an issue.
Rights an issue. Small ass gloves and shit.
There you go.
We're getting down now.
That was the comment right there.
I'm gonna give you a count of 10 to apologize. Otherwise, I ain't gonna do a damn thing. What's your name though, for real? No, I ain't doing no cavity search and get all that fucking mashed potatoes and shit all over my stuff. Hell no.
So when they burned the American flag, I wouldn't do that. But doesn't it just make you mad? Like, would it make you
They have
mad?
the right to do it.
You know, there you go. That's what we're
Well,
saying
I
right
can
now.
respect
You
that.
might not like it, but we do.
See, that's what the point is right here. You might not like that I went downstairs. You might not like that I'm up in here. But I ain't doing nothing wrong. I ain't did nothing wrong.
I don't like you insulting me, but I can't stop you from doing
But the
it.
only reason why that happened, brother, is because you done told me I couldn't do something that I could do. That's the only reason why.
Specifically mentioned
Other than that, I could. You look, I come off cool.
I specifically mentioned evidence.
You said I
Yeah,
could go
but that's why they
downstairs,
got the
bro. Hell
locked
no.
doors. I'm just saying, you know.
And
Like,
he
I
might
see you,
stop
boo.
either
You
of
come
you
down
from
to
going
Denver?
down there.
No, but I don't know. I wasn't there, but what I heard, and I know this gentleman right here.
Yeah, I don't lie.
You know, I know this gentleman, and you told him he couldn't. That's what he told me, and the camera's gonna show if you
No,
did or not.
it's
I asked
specifically mentioned
specifically
evidence.
where
I said downstairs
I
is a
could be
restricted area,
with
there's
being
specific
filming. He
evidence.
said you can be up here, but you can't go
I said
downstairs
evidence
at
and
all.
IT.
And they're marked, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I
But
said.
that's what I was asking. I was trying to be respectful coming in here in the sense of is I'm not trying to go. I ain't trying to do nothing I ain't supposed to be doing, right?
And nobody
So
had a problem with you
obviously
filming.
I'm not a problem. I'm not trying to come in here and
As
be a
long as you don't go
problem.
in the courtroom, you can film everywhere you want.
Let's be
Hallways.
honest about that, you guys do have.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
what it
care.
is, bro.
Come on, let's be
Look, I ain't even
I
trying
just
to
have
be
to
like
follow
that.
doing your job or what you're told. You know, what do you do? But at the same
But even the
time,
code enforcement coming out
Yeah,
telling you, he
yeah.
said because I thought it extended out. Well,
then you
either
try to
you know or
switch it up.
you don't know. Like you
guys
shouldn't be
don't
telling
like
people if
this,
you don't know. You know.
That's the whole point. I can speak for myself. This is why I'm here. I'm tired of government doing what they're doing. And I'm sure you are too, in certain aspects, correct? You know?
Like why is that funny? You
Especially
laugh
when
like
you're
it's
doing
fucking
I'm
your
laughing
joke.
because it's funny, because I can't laugh at that.
No, but
I'm not-
but in a
not-
sense of it's
I-
you're not even agreeing with it. You just like you're laughing like it's fucking funny. Like oh well.
You know, at the same time,
But you're
too,
standing here
you
doing
get
the
what I
same
mean?
thing what
There's
we're
things
talking
that
about. I
our
understand what you're
government
saying,
does
sir.
upsets you, right? I mean, it does. You know, presumption of innocence. When a cop pulls you over, right away you're guilty. That's wrong, man. How do they know what I am? You know what I mean? And that's what we've lost in our country.
You have the right to be presumed innocent.
Thank you,
until
man.
you
Yeah,
are
that's what he
proven guilty.
said.
Exactly, but that doesn't
That's
happen
why I was
out
tripping.
there,
Like,
man.
bro, don't tell me
It just
that.
doesn't, you know? And I know
We could have had a
you
good
know
ass
me from all
cordial
around. I work
conversation
hard
here
for
if he never would have said
all
that.
my life. I don't make money off of this, like they say, you know, you just want clicks and views. If you saw my channel, you know,
I haven't.
I'm just saying activism. You're on the last one. You know, you
I'll
are.
probably be on this one too.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, definitely you're on this one.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
you on this? This is on live, bro. You on this?
I figured. I saw the chat when you turned around.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Could you keep it real and we can have a civil conversation?
I have no problem having a
Yeah,
conversation,
yeah.
but I'm not gonna, you're not gonna be.
I know how to tone it down. Look, I'll come down in a respectful level.
And then you're gonna be.
I didn't swear at you.
No,
and
that's
then
fine
he's got
personally.
the right.
You know, sir, I'm having a conversation with you.
Yeah, I'm
He
having
knows
a
how that
conversation
works.
too,
No, I
bro.
get
I
that. I get it.
I'm cordial. You-
Sometimes, you know, like, there's bad people out there. I get it. But we, as Americans, shouldn't have to suffer for their bad actions. Our rights should be, your rights should be intact, my rights should be intact. I shouldn't be profiled. You know,
I don't know
that
where
sounds
Press
a little-
went. Press,
you know, I
like,
can see
dipped
the
out,
thing,
man.
but I'm trying to have an honest conversation, dialogue
alright.
with you, you know, and, yeah, that's the whole thing. And then we got the prosecuting in there. I didn't want to hurt the guys, and I think you know why we're here. I didn't want to hurt the guy in there, but now the prosecutor's mad, and that's an exertion of authority. You know what I mean? It's like,
I can't
because
control
we
anything that
court.
happens in that
No,
courtroom.
no, I know you can't control, none of us control anybody's actions. I get that. I do, 100%. But sometimes actions bring out the worst in people, man. So, again,
Everyone said they saw you deliberately walk into me when I was not moving and sitting in the same spot. Just to let you know. So I don't need to rewind anything. A lot of people just seen you do that shit to me. Playing games. See, you do stuff like that and you expect me not to be like, check you like, what are you doing in life? We grown ass folks here. You doing that shit? What's going on?
You're blocking me from getting my.
No, hell no, bro. I was sitting right here next to
we
the
don't
thing.
wanna
Like, what you
interfere,
mean?
You know, I don't think that's it. We're not here to interfere.
I'm not here to start anything either. But I'm a finisher. You want to start some shit? We'll go all around if that's what you want.
But
At least with me.
again, they already made agreement with him. Now that prosecutor, because we're in here, is taking it out on him. We chose to come here. But I'm just giving you examples why we're here. I know you don't have
That's
nothing to
not
do with
my-
it.
I'm
I
not
know,
involved
but
in
I'm
that.
just saying, man. That's not right, man. This guy makes us seem to be the villain.
So if I came through here again, you gonna be chill with me, or you gonna treat me like shit just because of this interaction? Because I'm a pretty chill person, bro.
Are you gonna be okay with me?
Yeah.
Cussing me?
Oh yeah, I know how to bring no animosity the next day or the next hour or whatever. I can leave here and like this shit never even happen.
He comes in every couple weeks.
Yeah, but you
I see
need.
you learning.
Well,
Now,
Well, it's been a while.
yeah, I've been here recently. I go all over though.
And I just walked in the
We just
door,
got
and right
back
when I
from
walked in, you telling me I
Mexico
can't do
talking about
something.
Tyrants, boy, there are some tyrants in New Mexico. But
Hey, where did Chris go?
I'm not sure where
Yeah,
Chris
like I
is.
almost want to go
That-
outside
you know,
and find
you don't
this.
understand that guy either, man. That guy just takes shit, you know.
Is he outside?
I don't know where they went. I'm sure they're wandering around. I just feel bad for King's Accountability because that prosecutor takes us way out of line, and you've never seen me get out of line here. You know, it makes us look.
What's going on?
Oh, yeah, I know. But this is the reasons why we're here. I guess I'm trying to explain to you the reasons why we're here. And hopefully we can look at both sides. It's on the see. There you go, laughing again, man.
Look,
You know,
you're talking to
like,
me about it. I don't
come
have
on,
any authority at all here.
Well, I know, but I'm sure you.
I agree to have
Talking
it.
about
I'm
it.
straight lied about
I'm
it.
sure you got a comment, and I guarantee you this is what's gonna happen. When we all leave, you're gonna discuss with the boss or the prosecutor, because I saw the prosecution come talk to you.
He's gonna call me a piece of
Prosecutor, yeah,
shit.
some somebody of official
That
duty
fucking
come and
guy.
talk
Well,
about
I'm
this.
talking to the prosecutor.
Yeah, well, what official duty? Okay, I'll let you do your job there.
He kept ran into me twice. He kept trying to like start shit, like
Check
coming
you.
by and doing like this. Yeah, no, yeah, and then saying, "Don't run into me." And when a cop went by, he kind of like looked at the cop like, "Don't run into me." Yeah, he's been trying to get me, bro.
They just like to pick on the seniors in the world.
I ain't letting it affect me though. Yeah. I almost want to find like not leave a man down. I don't know what press
Well,
is.
this
You know.
this European prosecutor here is going way out of line. And that's the thing too, like the courts, like we're in Nevada, where they have the camera in the courtroom.
Oh yeah.
They, they publish all their court proceedings.
Yeah, that's what Susan Bassey and everyone's pushing for. Just getting them in there. courtrooms and stuff.
Yeah,
'Cause I had a case too where I wanted it to be kind of public, but I had to ask like the court to let you film, and of course they have all the discretion to say yes or no, and they fucking shut it down. Like,
And that's because he published free press. They're in there telling him he's intimidating witnesses. I mean, what cop needs a restraining order against him? You know what I mean? Like why would a cop pull a restraining order on somebody? Got guns, got things.
they pulled all that crazy shit with Sheridan though, talking about their lives are all threatened and all that stuff like that. It was so stupid.
Well, this is the thing too on that is I want to hear the phone calls. Like they have, I've never heard any phone calls produced threatening people. They just say it. You get what I mean? So when I call in for addressment, I record it.
Just how
Like
small this place is. It's just this lobby right here, down there,
Yeah,
and
well,
right
this
there.
part
Like,
of
this
it
is a
was
small ass
split.
fucking court.
The city hall is pretty big.
Oh, the police station right next door and all that
The
stuff.
police station's about this big right here. Yeah, smaller.
Damn, they just got a whole bunch of files sitting out here. What the fuck?
Smaller.
You just roll my chair up right here and nonchalant, just pick through some shit.
I want our government to be good at the end of the day. You know what I mean?
Eternal quest of things that'll never happen.
Well, China, you can't go down trying. They said that English thought we weren't gonna succeed in a revolution, right? And that was only 10% of the people. Think about that, man.
Nah, man, he definitely did it on purpose.
So. Good luck.
Have a good day.
You too. See, right there. That's like propaganda person right there, you know?
Good luck.
I'll just be a good sheep for my government. I don't want to dress them. We wouldn't be in here in the first place.
Chat says you're acting like a giant baby.
How many people are in chat? I'm curious.
Huh?
How many people are in chat?
That don't matter. Shit. He said you act like a giant baby.
I could tell you this right here. Even if it was one, hard hitters in here, man. They know the law, everything like that, you know? It only takes one, man. That's it. It takes one. That's all. You know, it just does.
Got that baby face Nelson
My
look.
High Community Channel, MHCCUHF69. Just think, you're on there.
Probably won't remember it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now.
My Community Channel. That's pretty easy to remember. Good and Bad Doug. That's the video you're in right there. The last time I was here. So. Yeah, I don't care.
I can't believe you sat there and ran into me like that. That's some real shit,
Be
though.
like this, man. It's gotta be.
You know what I mean? Yeah. She could have been like, hey, you're supposed to check it over here and go sit there and do nothing for like, now I'm late for my appointment.
Yeah, this lady, you got this lady crying, you know, like, what the hell?
He's still in court or what? He's still in court?
I'm holding up.
No, he's still in court?
Yeah, he's still in court. I just don't wanna be in there, I don't wanna hurt him, I didn't come here to hurt him, I came, this prosecutor's ridiculous, man, I wish we could get a transcript, that's the whole thing, it should be public. We already paid for it. Most
Appreciate you
definitely,
guys are popping in.
Public opinion works more than the so-called legal system, you know?
The rule of the mob is never a good thing.
It can be. We're in America right now.
Yeah, but
They
the mob-
consider.
Blue thin line ain't a good thing either.
No,
Y'all run that shit just like it.
Like, the rule of the mob is not a good thing either. The rule of law is a better way to rule than the rule of the mob.
Well, the mob comes along when the rule of law is taken advantage and it's.
Tell that to the leaders of the French Revolution.
Yeah, you can say, tell that to.
That
the-
thin blue,
they got
that
brought to
thin
the
blue
guillotine.
line comes along.
They got brought to the guillotine just as well as the nobles
Well,
did.
yeah, I'm not saying people, there's sacrifices made.
Sacrifices made of the people who started the revolution.
Yeah, sacrifices made.
That's why the American Revolution is a unique and it's thing that happened in history.
There were sacrifices made in the American Revolution as well.
On?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's unique. It's a unique situation that actually happened. So,
Yeah.
we'll talk about history. I like history all day.
Yeah, I like history too. You know, before this, I was kind of ignorant. I'm still learning. I mean, I'm in it. I don't know everything.
So let me ask you a real question. You respect the rights and everything that we're doing right now?
Yeah, go for it.
No, I mean in a real
You said you're
sense.
gonna ask me. Oh, that's what you're asking me?
Yeah. No, I'm being real. Like in a real cool sense.
Yeah. Film away.
Like you support that? You already
You
did?
really don't like it, man.
No one likes having a camera shoved in their face.
But we're not in your face. I mean, he's still what? Here, let's measure this out right here. We're like 4 feet away. I mean, it's not like I'll put example.
I ain't gonna lie, it's uncomfortable for me too. Shit.
This is kind of
Yeah, it's kind of like
a little closer than you.
a little closer to my comfort too. Shit.
Like I can reach out and almost touch it.
Yeah, you on interview status right now on candid camera.
No, no one likes a camera on their face.
You respect all the rights, though. That's what I'm saying. It's like,
Film
yeah,
away,
you're
man.
cool with
That's
it.
why I've never told you to stop. Never told you to. I just don't like being cussed at.
All right, well, I didn't like getting told I couldn't go somewhere where I knew I could. That's the only reason why that. Otherwise, we've been chilling. I gave you a shout out and be like, oh, that security guard was cool. He ain't even bother nobody. He's bro. I mean, you seem alright right now. I guess I don't know. You're just doing your job.
Do what you
right?
gotta do. You film. You gotta film whatever you gotta film.
If you got to push people around, you got to push them around, right?
I ain't pushing nobody around. I don't get paid enough to do that.
Don't worry, I won't make no complaint or nothing. I ain't gonna fuck a child.
I don't get paid enough to put hands on anybody.
Well, you're not allowed to.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're not allowed to. So.
No, it's.
You ever been in court? Got in trouble?
Sorry.
You ever got in trouble?
Go on,
Oh,
sir.
my bad. My bad. Let you do your thing. Oh, that girl that was over there in the green shirt's getting fucking crazy in the bathroom.
Ma'am, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. Sorry, ma'am, we can hear you yelling out here. Let's check it out. She was okay.
Yeah, that court's taking forever.
Well,
Thursday, it always takes forever.
Oh,
Well,
Thursday?
no, he should have been in and out. This is what he told me before he went in, was they were gonna 9 months probation and whatever else, and then they were gonna do a fine and community service and forget the probation or whatever. But when we came in, the prosecutor wasn't even gonna say nothing. Now he's up there on the soapbox saying, these guys are out for trouble and da-da-da-da-da. Like we're, like we're the enemy.
King's accountability, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, King's is in court.
Yeah,
That's who I was from, or we're pretty much
And
here.
if you look at the video, he didn't extract nothing. They totally misconstrued it. And you know, officers like one, I can't think of the sergeant's name right now. He was a Denver sheriff. Okay, he broke the guy's hands through the feed hole. You know how they have the feed hole in the jail. Broke his hands. Now he's a sergeant here. What's he gonna do out in the field, man? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm scared. You know, I am.
I don't know what to tell you on
Well, again, that's not right, man. Like, you have this position here, because I'm sure you did through the security clearances and stuff like that. And if you did wrong, you'd probably be fired, right? And not.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly. Again, we're all people, but there's a higher standard. There is.
that.
And what, the lawsuit, what was it, $2 million, the cop that made mistaken identity of a pregnant lady? And it's not all them, it's the legislation, it's the law, there's prosecutors in there and stuff like that.
If somebody fucking arrest me for a mistaken pregnant woman, shit. Let me get a $2 million lawsuit.
It was mistaken.
Said I'll wear a wig and a
identity.
balloon and everything. Shit,
It
come
was
get
just,
me.
you can Google it, it was just settled. I think it was Griffin, I think the guy's name was Griffin, and he shot the lady, mistaken identity. They
Oh,
are
yeah, I remember that shit. I
Yeah,
remember
they're
that.
trigger happy here for sure.
Same thing over in Aurora. They just shot somebody saying he's trespassing. But it's like, what the fuck was the cop doing putting his hands on somebody? and then tussled it out, and his little Batman belt came off, and then he ended up shooting somebody because he couldn't handle himself.
I don't know nothing about that one, man.
That just happened. No, that just happened over there by the airport over there. That shit's over there in Aurora right now. This is that shit. We stay involved in the community, bud. What happens in our community affects everybody. Like what just happened over there. What do you mean? The next person that goes on that property, they just kill him?
Like they just put the narrative they want you to hear. Really investigate, man. You know.
Yeah, the body cams need to be coming from that incident over there for sure. That one that just popped off about him getting his belt snatched off and then he shot him because he got scared.
But that's the thing about these body cameras. They can mute it. It should be on all the time. Now, if you got a break, maybe you're talking to your wife. Yeah, that's personal. You know what I mean? But other than that, when they're at a stop and doing an investigation, you see it all the time. And they go conspire. And then they leave. You know? And they say our cameras is only for our narrative.
That's depressing.
What?
That's why I don't say that stuff. Life's depressing enough. Why add to it?
Well, I don't know if you remember that when I left here, and I get that point, but if you'll notice, I'll say something good to the world. I tell everybody to say something good to the world. Because if we don't try, how are we going to change it?
I get what you're saying on that one. Yeah. What I'm talking about, like, it's like, I don't seek it out. I don't seek out, like, negativity. Like, my wife gets the...
Appreciate
like,
that, Matt. Yeah.
Those,
corrected his behavior right here.
Like, dog pound videos. Like,
Fuck a complaint. I'm standing here until you correct it.
Why are you putting that in your brain? Like, that's just...
Well, it's a fact. You know, we're going to solve nothing if we don't look at the misery, right? Like,
it's in California. Like, what's she going to do in Colorado? I mean, we're not going to drive to California to adopt a dog. You know, that's 14 years old. You know, I mean, if I could, I would. But it's like that's my perspective on it. Like,
no, I get what you're saying, but if we don't do nothing about it and look at how is it going to change at the same time? You know, where are we going to change? Where is it going to, where is it going to stop?
The world's incentivized to keep your nose to the grindstone and don't look up.
Yeah, well, that's the problem. You're looking up.
If you look up, it's things that you don't have
Half
any
the people looking down in their phone, they ain't even looking around.
I think we let people have control. We don't try to take control or change anything. You know, I mean, that's just my opinion on it. You know, that's what makes America great, right? You know, but
my opinion, it's the best country in the world, but
it's what makes us great. That's why people try to come here. You know what I mean, right?
I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah. So I think upsets me the people that come here, they don't want to follow the rules. I don't agree with that. You know, you gotta follow the rules. I do. You know, like, but I don't know, man. What's your name?
I don't give out my name, man.
Dude, I got it on a FOIA request right now. Remember the last time? Yeah,
they gave you my name?
Yeah.
Yeah, but bro, you're in the public right now. That's.
No, we don't have to give out our name.
Okay,
now he's like,
Kev,
got my book.
We'll let you make up your nickname so we don't have to do it. Maybe give me a nickname.
Wait, no, he's tripping now. You see his eyes now. He was like, wait, they gave you my name?
No, they're not supposed to.
What's up,
No,
Press?
they
Where the
are.
fuck you
It's
at?
public record courier. It doesn't matter. You get paid by text dollars, so that's
I know
why
what
I'm
you're
looking.
saying, but we don't have to, because we're not post certified. We're not security guards. We are.
Well, you are security. I mean, it says it on your
So
back.
we are security guards. We are security guards. We're not post certified. We're security guards. We that's the thing. We're not.
I got your salary. I'm serious, man.
How much I make?
What was it?
He's like, how much I make?
30 something or something like that. I got the whole.
You can get my salary then.
I got the whole
He's like,
contract.
fuck no, I make
Well, maybe
20,
I'm
bro.
mistaken. It was a while
Hell
ago.
no.
But I'll
I'm
look
just
it up.
I'll
look it up. I'll look it up because I got the whole core request at home. Actually, that's one thing the city of Arvada did do.
He's mad. They gave him the wrong information. They're like, bro, that's not my name. I don't even make that. What the fuck they even give
I
you?
can't remember. Your name was on there. You know what I mean? It really was, and it's public information.
You look at the top of the sheet, it says Sharon and shit, and it's not
feel,
even this dude.
How about a first initial? See,
If it was just you and me, that's fine. But like, I don't want some weirdo
Have
showing
it
up at my
says
house.
public employees'
Nobody's
names
gonna show
are
up at
open
your
to
house.
public record, and
Yeah, you can go
that
look up, that's
includes
fine, but I
those
don't have to.
contracted from third parties to work for the public, which I agree too. If you're in a public entity and your contract is working for a public entity, you have now It's like Amtrak running through the fucking thing over there through Union Station. And you can't say that's not a fucking public domain when it's an Amtrak. It's
Or
runs through.
mission.
That's what I'm saying. When you're shit like that, you're a third party contractor through a fucking public entity. So
Well, it's
Company
kind of
policy, I
a
don't have to give out my name.
again. Well,
we can get it. It's still, yeah, he's still getting it.
well, that's the point. That's why I don't get it, man. And
That's why it's like,
anybody
why
can
not even
find-
just say it?
I mean, to be fair, I think you're just being kind of like.
If I lived alone, that'd be fine.
Shout out to the chat.
Well, I
What's up,
understand. I
Oklahoma?
protect my
People
family
be
as well.
crazy these days, and
Well,
I don't
they
need,
do,
I don't
but-
need any kind of things showing up at my house.
Yeah. Well, I promise you, I won't show up at your house.
You kinda
That's
sound
not
like-
I
what
didn't
I'm
say
about.
you, I said,
Or any
You
crazy-
kind of sound like that mammoth off of Ice Age, like that Manny or something. What's his name? Ray?
John Goodman.
Is that what his name is? Not John
Yeah,
Goodman.
it's John
That's
Goodman
the
does
fat
voice
guy
that.
off of like Oh Brother Where Art Thou, where he's like beating people up, talking about
John
Bible
Goodman does the
salesmen.
voice of the mammoth, or it's the guy.
No,
from
it's Ray.
Is it Ray?
It's
From Everybody Loves
I don't
Raymond?
know. I haven't.
yeah. You sound like Raymond, bro.
I sound like Raymond? I sound like an Italian?
Capiche?
I'm not Italian, I'm not that much better.
No, hopefully next time, and then we won't have to come here. You know what I mean? Like,
You
make
guys
the
can come anytime
suggestion.
you want.
Well,
I
I
just like,
mean, there's more
I'm just not gonna give out my
jurisdiction
name
out there.
anytime, that's the only thing.
That's okay. I'm just trying to think what to nickname you now, though. I mean, any suggestions in chat? What should we name
I'm sure
nickname
they
this
got
guy?
some.
All right, what's this dude's nickname? Since we don't have a name for him right now. Cause you've been one spicy meatball today.
Blue unicorn?
No, that's no. Blue's in here. That's not- Shake and bake, somebody said.
Shake and bake?
I'll go Ricky
Nah,
Bobby.
it's a
if you
potato
wanna go.
bake right here.
What's
all right.
that?
I said, you wanna go Ricky Bobby, that's shake and bake's fine.
You're not very fast, though, man. I don't think that's a good one right there.
That's what shake and bake's from, though, if you're gonna use the joke.
Of course, probably
Call
like,
you
what
El
the fuck is going
Diablo?
on now?
El
Wait.
Diablo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
El
Well,
Diablo.
if you're gonna go with that one, go with El Kabong, at least. Old
I don't know,
cartoon.
Fucking Avid, shake and bake.
Shake and bake. Yeah. At least your day will go by fast today.
Yeah, at least we made at least this hour or whatever go by.
You've been here for like almost an hour and a half, man.
Yeah, I was trying to be nice about
He
it.
beat you guys here, but
Sorry, I had stuff going on. Had to go solidify another federal job today.
solidify a federal.
Yeah.
How about the
I met
others?
up with
I
my
see
old
ones
employer.
in here. Are they okay out there?
Huh?
Are they okay out
Yeah,
there?
well, Press is in my chat, so he must be out there doing something.
Does he wear headphones all the time with a little
No,
recorder?
you must think about that little Playboy guy. I'm just playing.
No, there's a guy sitting on the bench with the guy that was recording in there earlier,
Oh, I don't know.
wearing headphones. That's why I asked.
I don't know. I
No,
don't know
not
that guy.
everybody associated with me or anything. I don't know.
I asked you.
Yeah.
I was trying to help you out.
No, he's out. He's
Well,
probably
I see.
outside.
I mean, what's the difference? Like, I can have cameras on my glasses. I mean, that's the real test right there. Most of them behave when they see the camera, but you know, that's gonna be the ultimate test right there. When they don't know.
Those Ray-Bans ones or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever.
Google Lens.
Well, you have a fun day, man.
You too.
And I'm gonna go check on the others, and hopefully this guy's not.
Or you're
getting
not in
shot
court.
dead. Huh?
Usually you hang out in court.
Yeah, no. I'm just kind of going. I just don't want to hurt the guy because I feel he's right. You know, and this prosecution's making it like it's a crime of the century.
Are they like pulling
There's
his
people
case
getting
last?
murdered, child molesters.
Oh, it's Thursday. It's Thursday, like you said, right?
No, it's just a busy day. Thursday is always busy.
Fourth
with the
Amendment
doctor.
don't count. You know, it's BS, man. BS.
Well, should we go find Press or whatever?
Yeah, I'm gonna find Chris. I just don't want to hurt this guy. But yeah, King's account. This guy.
Right.
Well, what did I don't want you to get hurt. Don't get me wrong. I just wonder
Yeah,
what
I
we
ain't out
can
here
nickname
cause
him.
whatever it is, bro.
You
You
can,
know?
like I said, whatever you guys want to nickname, it's fine. It's your chat, your call.
You told me the nickname you want. Shit. Let
Guess
chat
we-
know
I mean,
what to
we're
call you,
giving you a
brother.
chance,
You be on the
man,
internet.
you know?
Internet's gonna let you know.
Like Bubbles, you know? Like
Yeah, what's up, Bubbles?
Bubbles, you know?
I'll take Bubbles.
I don't know, man. I don't think I'd want the
I've been called
nickname
way
of
worse.
Bubbles.
Shake and bake will do. All right, shake and bake.
Keep it up, buddy.
I see you around. Keep it kosher, man. Ooh, take that wand. Just playing.
I don't want to say it on chat, that strategy right there.
Oh,
So they're in
It's
there
not on.
shafting him right now.
it's not on. Hey, yeah,
Well, when I went there first,
it's not on yet. I'll make sure it's not on.
just give him
Cheddar
all
Bob.
this
Okay, okay, okay. Okay.
Prosecutors in there making a big. He's wrong about the Fourth Amendment and his understanding of the Constitution. He just sitting on a soapbox right now. I hate that prosecutor. I can't think of his name right now. We can look it up though.
So we got Press in here. We got Howie.
Yeah. Chucky.
Getting that echo.
Chucky.
Were you guys interrogating the security guard?
We had an interview. Yeah, we had a little one-on-one with that motherfucker.
He didn't want
We're
no
not
part of
cops,
me.
man. We're
Huh?
not.
He didn't want no part of me.
No, he didn't want no part of me. He started running into me and starting shit, and then a cop came out and he all got loud in front of him and like trying to act like I was being disturbing and shit. And I'm like, yo, like calm your ass down, like stop. Like at this point, you're making a disturbance, like you know. So.
Tell me I couldn't film in there.
Oh yeah, code
I
enforcement
stabbed
approached him and told him he couldn't even be in there doing the same thing, and he said, this is his words. I thought it extended out into the hallway. The rules, like, well, if you think and don't know, then what the fuck are you going up talking to somebody, telling them something if you
Code
don't know,
enforcement,
you know?
Did you go downstairs yet?
Yeah, I appreciate you testing that with me,
Ooh,
because he said we couldn't go downstairs. We went downstairs, yeah. Oh yeah, I went downstairs. Fuck that, because I seen that the restricted area was only a door down there. It wasn't the whole fucking area, but he said it was the whole area. So I was like, nah, there ain't no signs up here. So where I almost got, so I would have got hemmed up. I went to the prosecutor's back room right there, right? And they had the restricted area door open because they're cleaning or doing something. But my dumb ass almost walked right up in there, right? And I fucking turned around and I was like, yo, is that restricted? He goes, yeah, you can't go in there. That's a door badge thing. And I said, well, it's open, right? And he's like, yeah, it's only open because they're doing something right now. But I said, well, what happens if I would have just walked in there? And he's like, well, you know now. I said, well, what if I would have just walked in there without knowing? Would you have, like, got me for filming inside there or something like that? He's like, well, I probably would have just asked you to leave. But, yeah, it's, that was a no-no, too, leaving restricted doors open. I could have just walked in there and got in trouble, you know?
You guys all auditors? I watch those channels sometimes.
Okay.
Well, you know the guy in there?
Yeah, this is what we're supporting, yeah. Yeah, we're
what I kinda
we're
thought.
community bound, yeah. We ain't here to stir up no trouble. We here basically to hold accountability.
Arvada doesn't give you much trouble, do they?
Yeah,
There's a
they
guy
could
down
use a
in-
little bit of education, but as far as like pressing on you and trying to get you to violate you, they're all right. They seem like some, they
There's
seem.
a guy down here on Old Town one day, and he didn't live here, but he was just going around to all the businesses.
Ah,
Everybody was fine except that one lady at a restaurant.
okay,
And she
all right.
called the cops, and they came, and they were like, no, he's...
That's good. That's good. See, that's what we're. That's
Her
what we
bu-
want
her
to see.
business
That's what we
went
want
out
to
of-
hear.
It's got a sign on it.
Yeah, well, that's what you get.
Closed for
Yeah.
taxes.
You get bad Google reviews over fucking like shitting on people's liberties. Like we've gone to war for people to stand in public and do what they need to do, and just for one person to go shit on someone's right. Yeah, it's just yeah. You don't deserve a restaurant now if that's what you think. Everybody can't just stand around it.
You're here for court.
Yeah, and then there's your friend in there, man. His is taking a long time.
Yeah, they usually make you the first one in, so the public can't hear how you're gonna address your cases and stuff, or they make it the last one where the public can't hear how you're addressing your cases. So yeah, it's probably like,
Well, good luck, guys.
yeah, you too. Good luck on your stuff.
So, what? Were you in the courtroom?
I was outside of it.
You were outside.
Yeah, they left the door open again. That's another like y'all didn't create your own privacy. Don't tell me you can't film in here. Past the door, the threshold would have been a door, so I couldn't have gone past the door thing.
Right.
But if I'm out in the hallway, you got this shit wide open. I can hear every word for word and what's going on. And there's actually a mirror in there, and I can see like that's on you. You know what I mean? That's just the public the doctrine. But you get what I'm trying to say. If your eyes can see it, you can't trespass me, bro.
They leave
You know.
the door open.
But I didn't go in. Yeah, I didn't go in
You
there.
didn't film through the open door. You did. Okay. But you could hear what they're saying in there for sure.
You got me all fucking like, wait a minute, do I even answer this shit? It's already on film now. I can't lie about it. Fuck. Can't be like, no, I didn't. Nah, everybody just seen that shit. What you mean?
Well, what I was trying to get at was,
I didn't go past the threshold.
What's your opinion of what's going on in there?
It's the same old kangaroo court shit where you just they're just bringing anybody. Well, see, that's the thing. Howie said that the prosecutors now went in there from like, oh, it's going to be a probation to 9 months, blah blah blah, this and this, to now he's standing up there saying that we're like problems. You're out here starting shit. You're out here being a problem, blah blah blah, and so it's kind of like. It went from his case could have been good to now that like prosecutors actually standing up fighting it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if it affected us being here. Yeah, I don't know. But you know how that shit rolls too, you know, because they didn't like us in there, obviously. And they were trying to. So he was asking questions like, "Are you here with him? Are you here with this?" Yeah. So they're already trying to like associate people with people. You know what I mean? And you know how that can be. It could very well affect your case because they just all of a sudden don't like you right now or something like that. But they're always if you're finding yourself in court, they're always going to fight it to the teeth anyways because they don't want to take liability. So regardless, he's not going to just get out unscathed. But he's definitely fighting it right now. The prosecutor's fighting it, meaning to like actually
Do you want jail time?
prosecute him. I didn't step in there yet, so I don't want to speak on something I don't know. No, I didn't hear it. I was pretty much interviewing the guy that was telling us that we couldn't go downstairs, and he tried to all backtrack saying, no, I said you couldn't go in the door down there. I'm like, nah.
No, that's not.
And then he started running into me. He started like getting up off his desk, running into me and shit, and trying to say, don't run into me, don't, yeah, trying to like say it was me. I thought it was funny like that. He did it the first time. I was like, all right, you do that shit again, I really am. Like, I'm shoulder checking you, bro. Like, we were going tit for tat on it, and he didn't do it the second time. Then he tried it the third time, and I didn't move again too. And at that point, it's like, all right, I'm done playing games.
That's what I said. Record.
Right, yeah.
Then you've got this.
Mm-hmm.
You can't. I didn't interject myself in that guy. When he come out talking, I never said a word to him.
Right.
I haven't spoken to anybody but you two.
Yep.
Nobody's being harassed. All of them do is documenting documentation.
Well, the police station's over around the corner too, right?
Yeah.
Fuck, I might as well just go in there real quick.
In City Hall.
In City Hall? Am I allowed to film in it? Well, I should. I shouldn't even have to ask. I should be able to just go in there.
There's no metal detector there. But if you need
Havoc
a
says, hi, Brian.
Who?
Ex-Havoc.
Ex-Havoc 1. Yeah.
Ex-Havoc.
What's up? What's going on?
You don't know Havoc? Havoc's been in the community for a long time.
I didn't say that.
Oh.
Like I said.
Chucky is back.
Is the community, trust me.
Right.
Yeah, you can't hide in it. They just hear a voice and they know who the hell it is. You know what I mean?
Right?
Can I do that?
But here's the actual situation. This court is not a court of record.
It's not a court of record?
It's not a court of record. Did you see a stenographer in there?
See, I didn't go in there. Yeah. Well, that's a good. You You're observant on that.
That's how
Yeah.
they get away with it.
Yeah. I see.
Nothing that's happening here is actually happening. Right?
It's only because he put himself in that position.
Yeah, well.
I mean, if he goes to appeal, you appeal based on the record.
No, yeah, I get what you mean. There ain't shit on record. You ain't pulling no transcripts on nothing, bro. Because what's happening inside there, that's why he's fighting so hard now. That makes sense because whatever the fuck he's saying now, he ain't on record. So now he gets to say whatever the fuck he wants, free range, and then whatever happens afterwards, what he agrees to, that's what you agree to. That's contract,
No, what I'm
you know.
saying is that in order to appeal, when you do an appeal on this,
Not
actually
even
what
court.
happens is this didn't happen, so you have to start completely over with a real court. This is not a real court. This is a imaginary court with no record, right? So you can't do an appeal without a record, right? So since there's no record, you have to get a new trial, right? So this is just a free shot at the apple, a free bite.
So what you want to do, Howie, right now? Are you filming?
No, I'm not filming. I'm waiting until he gets out.
I was thinking about going right next door and asking for the jail roster and shit, just see if they got fucking, just see if they're gonna come correct.
Go after he gets out. Wait for him.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's fine. But I'd like to go next door and just ask for the jail roster for the day, and just see if they bullshit you. Yeah. Just a straight little like, you can produce that. Give me the motherfucking paper.
Well, are we at the jail? Where's the jail?
It's right. Well,
Police station. It's like the jail. They take him to Jefferson.
Okay. All right. Never mind. Okay.
Yeah, they
All
take
right.
him
All
to
right.
Jefferson.
So I wouldn't be able to get that right over here at that. Okay. All right. Never mind. That's a good notion. I would have done it though.
Some cities have their municipal jails, their city jails.
Yeah, like the golden ones. Their jail's attached right to the thing. Yeah.
Those are run by the police, but jails generally are run by the sheriff.
What really, I wish one of you could have went in there. What I really want to do is address this prosecutor in here. I Google it, only the head prosecutor comes up for the city of Arvada. This guy in here needs to be addressed and stop saying his propaganda that we're all here for trouble and we misconstrue the Constitution.
Right, yeah.
I mean, I don't got the biggest vocabulary, but what I heard was BS. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
talking about all of us. Every last one, including kids.
He's starting with that red herring shit with the like telling the trial, don't listen to anything they said because it's a lie. Like you can't say all that bullshit, bro.
That right there upsets me. It really does. It's unacceptable. He's held to a higher standard.
But like you just said, it ain't on record. So he's saying he up in there saying whatever the fuck he wants. You know what I mean? Who's checking him?
I was sitting here waiting. Let me see if I can pull up that core.
You ain't gonna find my ass in this court. I can tell you that. Fuck all that. It needs to be a record. If I'm going to court, like you said, I need a transcript going on.
Specifically of the trial.
Yeah,
also
specifically.
Of any, like if you do a plea or, like there's certain things that have to happen, right? And they have to be on record. The judge has to ask certain questions, right? Like, were you threatened? Are you making this plea voluntarily and knowingly, right? And, those questions have to be on record that they were asked and answered, right? And without a record, that's the fraud that's being perpetrated on the American citizens.
So right now, here's the file.
What's that?
Let me get this up. God, what did he send me that core request in? So right here, this is the case.
Ooh, is Midwest in here?
Right here, so that's the case.
Oh.
This
Happens.
is what you're here for?
Yeah. Actually, I think I do got that. Did you say, I got your name? Did you see how fast he reacted to that shit?
Oh, he got fucking hella mad, bro. You see how he reacted? He got like, he perked right up and was like, you got my name? I sent you my name?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, lard ass, I got your name. Fuck.
That's what I must say. I just don't think they wanted the trouble. That's why I got it so quick.
So you make like 30 grand a year, and he's like, oh, it definitely ain't me. I was like, well, shit, you only make 20 or something.
I made it either, so
He's security guard. He probably only like 34,000, 37.
Let me see here. I'm gonna take a picture of this so I can remember the access. Right here.
No, yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. All you gotta hear is a fucking voice and I'll call you out.
Yeah, your friend just got 12 months probation, no fine.
No fine, 12 months. Okay,
She
well,
waived the fine. So
you
he's
c-
waiting
you
for
c- you can apply for early termination at 6 months. So at halftime, yeah, he could probably do like 6 months probation and get off and do what he's doing,
Or you can just appeal it.
or just
Well,
appeal
he's
it.
got
But
to
but
appeal it.
yeah, hey, thanks for that update right there. We've all been sitting out here. Yeah, appreciate that.
No, man. You don't have a mic.
You're on the list now.
yeah, you're on the list now.
That guy was a little gruff at first.
You're one of the troublemakers.
Pretty nice guy.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, everybody's sitting out here. Yeah, we ain't bad guys out here.
And, it's kind of interesting. I watch these channels once in a while. They're entertaining.
Okay, all right.
And, you got to know your shit, though, to...
Exactly. You better come
that,
correct. You're gonna pick up this camera and do it right.
You ever heard of Eric Brandt?
No, I might have, but I don't remember the channels I watch. YouTube, I flip around, so... Eric Brandt.
He's a happy fuck the cops day guy.
He's
Where he's like the ole 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 happy fuck the cops day. You don't remember that guy? He's been around. It's been a minute since he's been out though.
I forget the guys I watch.
He did great activism, like 8 years of this shit up down here.
Okay.
Everything was bright green. He's famous around here.
The guy that I caught, he was from somewhere else, and he just was traveling all around the whole metro area.
Yeah. You know Freeman? You know James Freeman?
What's that?
Freeman was just down here at the the public defender's office. Yeah, he travels too. There's a lot of couple people in our community that travel. People will email them and let them know in our town they're not letting us do this and not letting us do that, and some good folks, some real folks in this community, oh yeah, they'll pick their shit up and they'll go to that state and they'll go into that municipality and they'll go test whatever it is and then correct that behavior.
It's amazing, man, what some of those cops want to do. You could be standing on there in the sidewalk and they'll come walking over. Well, you've probably been there, huh?
Well, I've been there. Trust me. What's your ID? Who are you? What you doing standing here with your arms out? And all I'm doing is just sitting here in the sun. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
You got a phone? What kind of camera is that? Oh. Sony.
Yeah, he's on the back burner today.
I got a $135 fine.
Oh, okay. Well, shit.
I have a rocket stove and I was building a fire in my apartment complex yard.
Okay.
My neighbor called the cops, so they gave me a ticket
Oh,
for
Jesus.
illegal depositing of refuse. So there really wasn't anything I could do. I defend myself. It's all on body camera. Brought the fire department out with a bucket of water.
Oh, jeez. That's crazy, man. Your neighbor's an asshole for that, to be honest.
He is an asshole.
Yeah.
And he hates me. So he called the cops. No, and then I almost got in a fight with him. About 5 days after that, same cop came over. We did a little chest bump. and he's telling me I assaulted him. So that was all on a camera taken by one of the apartment complex people, and I never heard. No.
Well, always remember who engaged too. If you're just standing your ground in a stand your ground state and somebody came approached you and did all that shit, just know that.
I took his laundry out of the washer. He was left in the washer. There's only 2 washers.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do mine. If you're not getting yours out,
right? Yeah.
I put it neatly on the dryer. That guy is just, and he was just yelling the whole time. He wouldn't even let me explain to the guy what happened.
Here's that core request right here.
So you guys from Arvada? You from your mom?
Actually, yeah, Press is Press is actually one of the ones you just talked about. Travels around, does shit like that. Like, yeah, Press is all over the fucking place. Like, he was just in, where was it you just got arrested at?
I got kidnapped in Farmington.
Farmington, yeah. Sorry, yeah. And now he's over here in Arvada right now. That was just recently.
When a cop says if you say one more word, you're going to get arrested.
Right.
If you say 10 more words and then you get kidnapped.
I didn't get
you can't arrest.
How do you defend yourself in these cases?
Like 62,000?
Do you have attorneys?
Me?
Yeah, I'm thinking not, but what's that?
I don't participate. I don't assist.
Damn, I was like making fucking CBD and crashing out, crashing out like real hemp place. And I only made like 43,000, bro. I've been making a lot.
Carried me out.
Supervisor.
Yeah, no wonder he got offended when you're like 30 grand. He's like, bitch, you ain't talking to Walmart employee. Fuck me. He got butter. So that security guard in there, he put the court request in and got his name and all that salary and all that bullshit.
I got you.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
he's being patient with you.
He's kind of a dick though. He was doing that pushing around shit that he was like you just talked about, that chest thing. He was like bumping into me, doing all that stuff, and eventually he got right. But
Then there was a guy in the blue suit in the courtroom for a while.
I know. I've seen the police come up. They were all, they were like, what the fuck's going on in the lobby?
Yeah.
That's a correct statement right there.
I'm sorry. Thought it was my taser.
Yeah, that lady that did that to that, she shot that kid in that white car and sit there and claim that, I thought it was, no. You know the difference between the gun and the taser, you can feel it.
She just shot her gun at you. The guy was on his knees. No, I'm sexist in that way. I don't think they should be women firefighters or cops.
Hey, to each his own, you know.
They only operate on emotion. So do the other way.
I guess that's a good way to put it. I don't know. I think everybody operates on emotion.
That's what got me, a lady cop. EI, I swear. With a man cop who's kind of her little boy.
Yeah, I've noticed that where they're partners like that, where they kind of, a little bit more than partners. Yeah. It's called work wives and work husbands. Basically, they go home to their own wives and husbands, but during the work shift, they're definitely going out to lunch with their partner and.
I haven't heard about the sheriff who killed the judge back in Tennessee.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
I haven't heard anything or seen anything on it recently.
Ooh, and now that you brought it up, I haven't thought about that either. Yeah, that shit ghosted. I wonder what happened with that.
I don't see that guy be in prison for the rest of his life. It's like, what the heck? And they were doing that. They were having little orgies and stuff, I guess, and with, pedos.
They swept that under the rug then. That's what that sounds like. I mean, they took it away from the media where we can't really follow it,
Wow, watching. I get all my news from independent people on YouTube.
That's what the world's changing too. They want to see live interactions. They don't want to just see the same old broadcast they've seen last year and the year before that.
They all doing these AI generated
Yeah, that's
stuff.
a new thing too.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but does anybody have a cigarette I can borrow? Is that the S25?
Yeah, it's S25 Ultra.
Man, that thing is nice.
I don't even use it to its full capacity. I just use it like a regular ass phone.
The camera, I'm telling you, is going to be probably the best part.
No, I know. That's why I got the phone, to be honest. This is probably the best camera I've ever had, yeah.
The S24, and my dumbass traded it for this old Samsung, and I'm regretting everything.
I had the S21 Ultra when it first came out, and just, I was sold on that camera right off the bat. So this one's dope.
Have a good one, you guys.
Yeah. You have a good one, man. Yeah, hey, I appreciate you, and I appreciate the banter, and you have a good day, man. Rocket stoves are badass.
Well, again, that prosecutor in there is making it look like we don't understand the Constitution. I saw the video. The officer specifically, first he was there for a disturbance, and then when he was outside, they stopped him. He was leaving Walmart. When they asked him to leave Walmart,
So apparently, I think King's got 12 months probation. That's what he said, with no fine.
Then the cop said, okay, well, Walmart wants you to trespass. I need your ID. And King's told him, no, you don't. I left the premises.
Is that what this case is about?
Yeah. And he said,
Okay.
I got it on. I'll bring the video file. And he's still saying that because he posted videos that these cops are getting harassed, witness intimidation, all the bullshit.
It said the same thing with the Sheridan shit. They just pull with the best they can.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's what that prosecutor in there is.
They're railroading the fuck out of him over that stupid little thing.
But anyway, so King's Accountability told Arvada officer, no, you don't need my ID. I left. And he goes, well, the other call is over with. Officer's exact words, because words matter, is what I've learned.
Yep.
This, okay?
Every little bit
Told him.
matters. Definitions,
And,
everything to the T.
And
You cannot use an officer's words against them in court.
yeah, well, that's
Only
what
your
happened in.
word.
That's what
They
happened
can
in
say
there.
anything they want.
But the officer said that's over with.
That's crazy,
And
Havoc.
he says, well, we still in court. He said, no, I didn't mean it was over with. But if something happened in the future, if there was charges pressed, and he has it all on video. Keys has it all on
Okay.
video. So there was no disturbance. He left Walmart when he was supposed to.
Was this his trial, or was this just a fucking?
No,
what,
this
what was today's
so
date?
He filed motions to dismiss.
Okay.
Of course, they were corrupt in there. I watched the whole proceeding, like the judge is on the phone. It was predetermined before he
Yeah,
got in.
they already knew before. Yeah.
And then, so those got dismissed. I came to his trial, and as they're showing the video camera and stuff, the video footage of the body camera and stuff, the judge is just texting. Now, when the prosecutor spoke, he was right there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like they call him in England. What do they call him?
Yeah. Well,
The
like,
ladies
yeah,
and lords
like,
or
yeah.
something.
That's your
So the
thing.
lady was texting on the phone when the defense was going. You know what I mean? So it was all predetermined. All these people have lunches together. They know
No,
each
yeah,
other.
trust me,
I'm
yeah.
surprised they don't even go to picnics together.
They're all kickbacks. Basically, if you don't allow this case to go through, I'll throw you a bone. And it's all fucking yeah. And they have lunch and they come back here and they fuck the public over. It's just how it is, bro.
What was her name? The judge that did it, God,
I
he'll
mean,
know.
I'd be interested to see if the judge is even a lawyer or anything. Like, the judge, you could probably look up that judge pretty easily and find out, like, who they are. I mean, they could be a
Kids
freaking
was the
orthodontist.
first one.
Look at Press over here smoking Lays. Just messing. So look at Press over here smoking Lays. Smoking Lays.
Better. I'm not proud, but
Yeah, so that's what happened in there, guys. And again, that prosecutor, I wish I could get his name. I googled the city of Arvada city prosecution offices, and it only got the lead prosecutor on there. It doesn't got that guy on there. And that guy needs to stop. You know, we don't understand the Constitution. One thing I've learned is where did the presumption of innocence, you know? Everybody says it could be a gang member. Well, it could be a
Well, guys, I'm gonna cut this off. It's just been going on for about like an hour and 50 minutes. It seems like King's accountability got 12 months probation, no fine. Yeah, just out here supporting. Thanks for everybody hopping in, and Johnny B's out. I'm gonna cut it off.